Do you ever wonder where your recyclables actually go after you put them in the bin?
CBS 8's Neda Iranpour tracks her plastics in this Earth 8 report.
Much of the nation's plastic problem has to do with packaging, whether it's food, water bottles, cleaning supplies. You might think it's okay to buy this stuff because it's got the triangle. You're going to recycle it anyways. But what really happens once you put all that into the blue bins? Where does it go? We're working for you to track your plastic recyclables. And we found some common items you might have at home. And here's what we're gonna do. I got these AirTags so I can track their location through my phone. Using heavy-duty glue, I'm putting these at the bottom of each container. I chose your common everyday plastics. I attached an AirTag to a water bottle, a yogurt container, an orange juice bottle, and lastly, wipes. I stuck these trackers to the bottom inside of each and made sure the Find My feature on my phone was in sync with them. Now that the AirTag's in this container, I'll put the lid back on. The AirTag looks secure, and they're ready to go into the blue bins. I recruited a team of 4 CBS 8 employees. We put the recyclables in different areas of San Diego County. Ryan tossed the water bottle in Oceanside. Colleen put the orange juice bottle in her blue bin in El Cajon. Kenny attempted to recycle the wipes container in Chula Vista, and I put the yogurt container in a bin at a condo complex in University City. And now it was time to track. But first, I wanted to hear from I Love a Clean San Diego on what might happen next. Turns out that's not an easy answer.
Even in San Diego, we have almost a dozen different waste haulers moving, and they all do it differently.
As Executive Director Steve Morris explains, it's not like the plastic makers are working with the waste haulers on all their recycling plans.
Because I think as a consumer, you think that the producers are talking to the waste haulers and they're all sharing information, but it's really not that, right? Everybody has their own business to run.
So let's see what happens with our items. The first one to get hauled away was in Chula Vista, but within the hour of it being put in the blue bin, we noticed it was at a location about a block away, but it was nowhere to be found there, which means it likely got smashed and stopped transmitting. Then the water bottle in Oceanside made it all the way to Orange, California, about an hour north in Orange County. It looks to have stopped at Waste Management's Orange Transfer Station.
That water bottle could have been sold to a center that is now processing it for recycling.
And then the OJ bottle dropped off in El Cajon was last seen in Lemon Grove at the Edco facility on Federal Boulevard.
They might be waiting there until the truck is full, and then it might get shipped somewhere else or recycled in a different location.
The one in University City was last seen at the exact spot I dropped it off, but when I returned to try to find it, the recyclables had been picked up and there was no sound of an AirTag, meaning it also may have broken apart. We may have had some inconclusive results here, but it does show that even the process of trying to recycle leaves its own carbon footprint.
So this is a good story about how our plastic doesn't always go to the same place and it doesn't always get processed the same way.
That's why only an astonishing less than 10% of plastics ends up getting recycled.
We have a term, we call it wish cycling. So everyone puts everything in the blue bin hoping that it's going to get recycled.
At least knowing what to put in your blue bin could increase your chances of getting recycled. The message from I Love a Clean San Diego is it needs to be empty and loose, meaning don't keep anything in these bags, and dry. Also, keep the caps and the lids on. And don't even think about recycling anything flimsy like this. It'll get blown away in the wind machines. Also, items as small as a credit card will not get recycled. And when you're shopping, try to find things in clear plastics. Things that are colored and dyed can only be recycled with similar colors, so they need to color coordinate. Making the job easier for those waste haulers can help ours. For Earth 8, I'm Neda Iranpour.